get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Person. Pacers leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Person. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Granger. On the pass to Lewis. Launches it. And Indiana, another three.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul passes to Davis. Williamson outside. Into the lane, and the dunk by Williamson.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Indiana leading. George dishes to Lewis. Back to George. .115 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And yes, it's good.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handling. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Davis with a screen on George, and Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Fast break, here they come. Ingram finds Davis. It goes straight through with the switch.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Lewis with it. Now defended by Williamson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Granger inside the line. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Brandon Ingram. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Freddie Lewis. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Right side Davis. Back to Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by George. So it's Indiana.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Paul George, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. On target from range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Unloads. Offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Davis with a rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Daniels. Kicks it to George. Back to Daniels. 4 on the clock. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Davis down low. George defending. Here's Paul. Ball stolen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lewis can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And Davis with the block. Williamson outside. Here's Paul. Outside for Davis. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. George against Davis. Up top, George. And there's the drive on the wing. Daniels. To the inside.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Davis. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. George passes to Granger. Back to George. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Call. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
In the first 2 minutes.
It's George on the wing. Checked by Davis. George passes to Daniels. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Williamson. Driving in. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
Right wing. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. And he's going for the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Davis, the pass to Davis. Williamson with a screen on George. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Here's Lewis. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here he goes. There's a screen. Pass to Granger. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram fires from way outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Indiana trailing here. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Granger. Granger's got 5 points.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Paul passes to Davis. There's the drive. Davis can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Brandon Ingram out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Davis. Then there's Davis. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Outside Davis. Kicks it out to Williamson. Kept alive. Outside Paul. Picked by Williamson. Second shot opportunity. George outside. Inside. Lewis. Pass to Person. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Nice shot by George.
Well, just pretty form, right? Paul George, effortless as a scorer.
Here's Davis. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Davis a screen. Davis with room to shoot. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And he lobs it up. Granger, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Paul. Pass to Davis. Poke loose. George with a steal. Here we go. Stolen by Davis. Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
That's tipped. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Ingram. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Up top, George. Gets a very good look and converts. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Davis hits.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's George. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Gets the 3 to fall.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Williamson finds Ingram.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Williamson passes to Paul. Outside for Davis. Ingram on the wing. Back to Davis.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
For three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's a three from Paul. Rebounded by Daniels.
And he probably thought he was gonna bury that one.
Here's Lewis. Uses the glass on the layup. Lewis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on George. Davis goes in. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's gonna be a battle for sure.
Here's Lewis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lewis has gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he drives in and rejected. For three, George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Paul can't get it to go.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For three, George. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
There's the triple. George, and that's good. George has got 18 points in the game. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Pacers, we've got Paul George, and it's Daniels in at the 5.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Indiana.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
George against Ingram. Here's Lewis. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 9 points in the game. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Davis. Williamson outside. George with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And here they go. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Ball passes to Davis. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Pass to Lewis. Here's Granger. To the wing, right side. Spins. Pulls it. Kicks it to George. Six on the shot clock. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Back to Davis. Davis a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. That shot is good, Lewis.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And George launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Williamson, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. For three, George. They get it again. The Pelicans trail. Right side Davis. Pass to Paul. From deep. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 10 points.
Absolutely automatic in catch-and-shoot situations. Go ahead, CP3. We see you.
Here's George into the lane. And the jam by George.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Here's Daniels. Check by Davis. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Granger. Here's Lewis. Here's Daniels. The Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Davis. Good on the bucket. Now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Williamson. To the paint. And Davis slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Granger, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
That's good from Paul. On the assist by Williamson. He's got 12.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Pass to Granger. Here's Lewis. Indiana again missing. On the wing, Davis for the lead with 4 on the clock. Shoots over George. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Pelicans ahead, up 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Brandon Ingram. Anthony Davis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Davis in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Right side Ingram. Fires for 3. Outside for Davis. Pass to Ingram. George against Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Over George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Davis a screen. Here's Paul. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally certainly get the bucket.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
George. Hauled in by Paul. New Orleans in the lead. Davis with it. Guarded now by George. Davis. Oh! Gets it so!
Showing some power. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. George's shot is good. George has got 24.
Boy, you love the tenacity. Defender all over him, and Paul George keeps his focus.
Williamson inside. Good on the shot. And New Orleans leads by 6.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside for Ingram. Picked by Williamson. Good chance here for Ingram. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Paul looking over the floor. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Since he stepped between the lines of an NBA game, this guy has been consistently productive. Chris Paul doing work.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Granger passes to George. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3. Granger, no good. Granger's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Williamson with it. Guarded now by George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Ingram. Right side Davis. Williamson outside. They get the rebound. Outside Paul. Pass to Ingram. Back to Paul. Davis a screen. Paul passes to Davis. And the shot's good.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Here's George. He takes it in. And the jam by George.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. New Orleans calls timeout. They lead by 8. 1:25 left to play in the fourth. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
That shot is good, Lewis.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Davis. From downtown. The Pacers pull it in. George feels it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Danny Granger. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers on D. 8-point game. Here's Paul. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Baron Davis.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Clock at 6. Here's Lewis. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
For walking out on us, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got George. Danny Granger out there with O'Neal. Then it's Lewis, and it's Daniels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by George, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Davis kicks to Davis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Person's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Paul. Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. A 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Person. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Lewis.
Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lewis passes to Granger. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Paul. Puts the move on. Out to Ingram. Makes it off the glass.
That's classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
Person against Ingram. Ball's knocked loose. Davis against George. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Granger dishes to Daniels. From the top of the key, that one wide left. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Pushing it up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Lewis passes to Granger. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Daniels score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The shot by George, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's George. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Paul. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Davis against George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lewis against Paul. Pass to George. He kicks it to Daniels. Count the basket. Daniels has got 6 points.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
Ingram attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. And Granger with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. .50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A powerful point guard, Baron Davis, 6'3", over 200 pounds. He can just bully smaller guards, but Baron also way too quick for larger guards.
Pacers trail by 3. Lewis outside, all alone, buries the jump shot. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor. Outside for Davis from downtown, knocks down the 3-ball.
AD doesn't always seek out shots. He's not a ball hog, so he's ready to score or make a pass.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nobody near George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Williamson out there with Brandon Ingram. And there's Davis, and it's Paul in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Granger misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
It's good. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
He's got that quick trigger when he needs it. CP3. That's like lightning.
Granger kicks to Lewis. Granger with the screen for Lewis. Passes it to Person. Shoots from the baseline. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second basket of the night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Davis. Takes it inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Good focus from AD. Doesn't let the defender throw him off.
Trying to get open is Lewis. That one good for 2. Person's got his first basket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Davis. Dishes it to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Pacers trail by 12. George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Indiana converting.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Davis.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Granger. Knocked away. It's stolen by The Pelicans have hit after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
First team.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Pelicans leading by 13. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, offensive interference.
Score will not count.
Pacers trail by 13. It's stolen by Davis. Paul George with the steal. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, DA. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. Williamson, a screen on Granger. It's deflected. And Williamson gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
George, that's a two-pointer. Granger passes to Person. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Person's got 5 points so far.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Daniels. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And Davis puts it in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Davis setting the pick for Davis. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Davis. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
You don't want to give a bunch of these mid-range jumpers to AD because he'll get in the rhythm and he'll bury you.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Paul. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. To halt the run. Now here's Granger. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for New Orleans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Indiana, Artest is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Paul George, and it's Lewis in at the point.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
For New Orleans, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Artest on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Kicks it out to Granger. They get it back. Lewis outside. Here's Artest. Indiana moving it around. Daniels, no good. Pelicans leading by 17. It's Ingram on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Artest. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. Granger passes to Artest. Outside for Lewis. The 3 from George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 7 points.
Anytime George gets the chance from 3, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
The pass to Davis. Stolen by Artest. Lewis with it. Chris Paul covering. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. This is sensational alley-oop.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Pelicans.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Williamson. Ingram right side. Lewis against Davis. With the drive. Davis dishes to Davis. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Physical at the 1. Davis enjoys being down low. Much more comfortable there than jacking up 3s.
And George kicks to Granger. George passes to Artest.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for George.
2 minutes.
Here's Granger. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good for mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for New Orleans. Here's Davis. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 9 assists now tonight.
And AD has this ability to just flat out take over games.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him. I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Stolen by Artest. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Outside Lewis. And Indiana. Another 3.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Daniels, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Williamson. Tipped away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Indiana foul. Merrill Daniels. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Paul for three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, George. And again, it's Indiana converting. Davis up top over George. And he overshot that one, missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Davis is out there with Paul. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Ingram. And it's Davis in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Here's our test. And the layup falls.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Granger, and the slam dunk by Granger.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Takes the three. Granger misses. New Orleans leading by 12. Davis with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Williamson. Paul outside. Williamson is screen on our test. Paul passes to Williamson. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Granger outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Granger's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And that one's good. Williamson.
The defense is doing its job out there. They're trying to stay aggressive, but Zion just too much.
Here's Lewis. And Davis sends it back. Davis with it. George picks him up. And here's Ingram from the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Daniels kicks to Granger. Puts it up. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Davis. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Stolen by Artest. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that one's good. George.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Ingram outside. It's tipped. Lewis against Ingram. Lewis outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
What a throwdown by AD. He really rocks the rim with that one.
Long range from the inbound. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Davis down low, defended by George. Williamson dishes to Paul. Back to Williamson. Feeds to Davis. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials up. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
2 shots.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
They throw good, Davis. He's off on the second. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. That one falls.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's good.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here are the Pacers now. 11-point game. Here's our test. Pass to Daniels. Here's George. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Lewis on the wing. Fires the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
One of the things through the years that you respect about Chris Paul is that competitive fire, that competitive edge he brings to every game. He really does care only about winning.
Here's George, rejected by Ingram.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
The 3 from George. The shot that time, not on target.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Toronto Raptors. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Donaldson in at the 5.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Doncic against Lowry. Here's Nowitzki. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Raptors ball.
Doncic against Lowry. It's stolen by Doncic.
Raptors foul. Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul.
Now Doncic. The 3 is up. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The 3. And it's Nowitzki missing. Right side Carter. Lowry against Doncic. Lowry, the pass to Bosch. Here's Peterson. 6 to shoot. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Leonard. Takes it inside. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Here's Blackman.
Toronto foul. Morris Moheat Peterson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Blackman passes to Aguirre. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And Doncic launches from deep. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Carter with it. Back to Lowry. Pass to Peterson. And the Raptors, another three.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Oh, wait a second.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. On defense, the Raptors. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another three.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
And the shot goes down. Peterson's got 8 points.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Kept alive. Nowitzki dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Nowitzki to the inside. Stolen by Carter. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Blackman. Another three for Dallas.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Peterson. 40 seconds left to play in the first. And it's good. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's Blackman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Peterson. There's the three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
The open shot, Doncic. Again, Dallas.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Lowry in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Mashburn. No points yet. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Blackman. Pass to Nowitzki. Tries the spin move. Here's Donaldson. And he drops it in from the low post. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Lowry. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Lowry's got 9.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Here's Blackman. Another 3 for Dallas.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Lowry. And Donaldson pulls it down.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Offensive rebound. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Nowitzki. That's his first personal foul.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Lowry, good.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
So it's the Mavericks now. Launches it. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Back to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. EA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. It's scooped up. Jackson, nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Inside. Here's Leonard.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
That's his third personal foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
At the line for your Raptors.
And Leonard drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Doncic against Lowry. Donaldson passes to Doncic. Here's Mashburn. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Peterson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
26 seconds left in the second period. On the take. Another one falls for Dallas.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
The rebound by Nowitzki.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And so it's Toronto, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Donaldson in at the 5, down low. The drive by Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops it first.
Jim Jackson, 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Sinks it from distance. Peterson's got 22 points.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
The shot from the top of the key. He buries it.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Leonard for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Jackson on the wing. He's got 6. Pass to Mashburn. Doncic deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. Again, Dallas.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Leonard, left side. Left side, Carter. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Mashburn. And he lobs it up top. Here's Carter. Puts it up from 17. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Carter. Lowry's got 16 points.
Kyle Lowry being the aggressor on the offensive end, not allowing the D to slow him down.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Fires the 3. Here's Leonard. Here's Peterson, defended by Jackson.
Blocking foul called on Jim Nowitzki. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
The high IQ of Leonard. Phenomenal at recognizing when to attack in close.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Puts up a 3. Doncic against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Doncic throws it down.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Puts it up from 17. Lowry outside. Here's Carter. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Nowitzki. Off target with the 3. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Doncic outside. Misses off the right iron.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Carter from outside. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Mashburn. He's checked by Carter. Got a piece of it. And now the Raptors on the break. Hey, great communication on the lob. And Toronto leads by 19.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Peterson's got 6 in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They set the pick. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
At the start of his career, no one thought Kawhi would end up being this good of a three-point.
Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
Really testing the limits of his range there, B.A.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Doncic puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 33.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Leonard for 3. Out to Lowry. Pass to Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And again, no good by Toronto. Doncic on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Pass to Leonard. Doncic with it. Picked up by Lowry. Donaldson passes to Nowitzki. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Open shot by Lowry. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Bosch. It's picked off. Lowry against Doncic. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Got it. Good job in the low post. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunities.
Back to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Doncic against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. Here's Donaldson. He's guarded by Lowry. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And the second free throw is good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Leonard finds Carter. to snap the cold streak. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Jackson, the pass to Doncic. Shot on the wing. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Pass to Carter. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter here. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. And Toronto leads by 7.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They led the game at one point by 20. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
As we've seen, there's nothing Leonard can't do. He's polished every aspect of his game.
Doncic outside. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic on the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Nowitzki. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Leonard for 3. And Donaldson pulls it down. Here's Dallas now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Lowry, the pass to Leonard. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Here's Doncic.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Deflected. They get it back. He connects. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Leading by 5. Pass to Peterson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And here's Lowry from deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Jackson. Nowitzki is out there with Donaldson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Blackman in at the shooting guard position. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Free. Back to Griffin. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Here's Jackson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Griffin. Doncic with the steal. Jackson against Leonard. From the high post. Out to the right wing. Doncic left side. No good on the triple. Ball fires from way outside. McAdoo, the pass to Leonard. A 3-ball. And he dunks it down.
How about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the paint, here's Donaldson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Free. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
So cunning on the drive. It's like Paul knows how he's going to beat you even before he moves.
Here's Blackman. Free defending. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the layup's good off the glass.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Outside Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Blackman. Griffin grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
There's the pass to Meshburn. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Doncic passes to Donaldson. Doncic looking it over. Second chance shot out to the right wing. Tries the spin move. Passes it to Donaldson. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Griffin. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Here's Blackman, defended by Paul. And there's the drive. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki with him. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And that one drops for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been at And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Griffin. Chris Paul is out there with Free. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's McAdoo in at the 5 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Fast break Dallas. Here's Blackman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Paul.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Spins. Here's World B Free. Leonard dishes to McAdoo. Can't hit from in close. Mavericks leading by 11. To the inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Griffin. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Griffin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Free passes to Paul. Here's Free. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Off target with his 3. Here's Blackman, defended by Griffin. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. They push it up 4 on 3. And Blackman pulls it down.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Doncic against Paul. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
The drive by Doncic. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on.
All too easy from the veteran Paul, sizing up the defense and pulling up with confidence.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Sinks the triple.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting 3s.
To the wing right side. Here's Mashburn. They get it back. Here's Donaldson. Lays it up and banks it in. Donaldson's got 6 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
Doncic passes to Mashburn. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one. For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Donaldson. Nowitzki is out there with Doncic. And it's Blackman in at the 2 guard. And that one's good. Mashburn.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Here's World B free. Another one falls for the Clippers.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Nowitzki with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Free passes to McAdoo. Now here's Leonard. The shot misses. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Driving to the basket. Doncic against Paul. Here's Free. 8 points for him. Intercepted. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Free. Back to Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Los Angeles, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And that one misses.
At the line for your Clippers, Blake Griffin.
And the second free throw, good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Nowitzki. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard. Out to the right wing. And McAdoo kicks to Paul. The feed now to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the 3-pointer. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Quad spotting up there. So adept at knocking down that mid-range.
Blackman, the pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Nowitzki from outside the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Leonard. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Blackman, the pass to Mashburn.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Second personal.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here are the Clippers now. Free. Good. He's got 10 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And Doncic, here we go. And it's Nowitzki missing. Clippers trail by 21. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks. Here's Mashburn. And taken away by Paul. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. No one covered. He's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
There's the screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Donaldson the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Outside for Griffin. The pass to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Dallas. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ball out there with Free. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Griffin. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul outside to the left wing. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Leonard missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here he goes. Passes it to Mashburn. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Griffin. Outside Leonard. Pass to Griffin. Paul looking around. The 19-footer is on the money.
Good luck at trying to match up with Paul in these sets. He's just so good. It's nearly impossible trying to stop him from breaking your defense apart.
Doncic, no good. Here's Free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Here's Blackman, Free defending, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Dallas leading by 20. Blackman, the pass to Doncic. Driving inside. Here's Mashburn. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3-pointer.
Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Griffin kicks to McAdoo. Doncic against Paul. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One of the steadiest forward generals this game has ever seen. Paul consistently torches opponents out of the pick and roll.
Nowitzki against Griffin. Nowitzki right side. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to the foul?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And he knocks down the first one.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Blackman's shot is off. Clippers trail by 21. Launches a 3. Free can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Blackman. Free defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. LA basketball.
And it's the Clippers ball. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 21. Here's Mashburn. Trains the three-pointer. Mashburn's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Doncic with it. Chris Paul covering. Blackman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Paul passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets the slam.
Oh, the power from Leonard on full display there.
Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Free passes to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Nowitzki with the screen on Paul. Doncic fires from way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The shot's good from Paul.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Doncic fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance. And
whoa, big time shot!
No, he didn't.
I don't think I have ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Los Angeles Clippers. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bosh in at the center position. Lowry surveys the D. Driving inside, banked it in off the glass.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
Pass to McAdoo. Here's Free. Griffin on the wing. Let's go with a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Over to the wing. Here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Respectable at the line, but I tell you what, Peterson is a load to deal with in the middle of this lineup.
For Toronto,
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Free. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's Lowry. Tipped. And they recover it. Carter against Leonard. Here's Peterson. Goes back up. From 8 feet. Leonard's shot's good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Griffin. And he lays it up and in. Griffin's got 5 points. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Bosh. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
And that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Free. Leonard outside. Griffin outside. Out to Leonard. Free, the pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. The shot by Free, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball against Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Free, that's good.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Peterson, count that one.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Oh, nice D from Carter. And here are the Raptors now. Now here's Lowry. To the inside. Pass to Bosh. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Bosh showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is. And it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
Yep, that one's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Peterson going inside.
And the slam from Peterson. Pretty good athleticism on display that time.
Here's Free. Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Lowry. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Leonard. Ball with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Chris Paul so good at working for his points. Even if the defense is on his back, challenging him, he still finds a way to finish.
The Raptors with a lead. To the middle. Carter on the wing. Leonard defending. And another basket for Toronto.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Peterson. Lowry outside. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosch. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Bosch has such tremendous length, allowing him to go over the defense inside.
Here's Free. Back to Paul. The kick out to Griffin. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Wrap. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's Free. Griffin's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And for Toronto, we've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry, the pass to Leonard. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
World B. Free, a talented combo guard, known for his scoring, but I like seeing him find open teammates, too.
Here's Peterson. He's got 6. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
Morris Peterson. First personal foul. First.
That's good from Paul.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
Out to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Free. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Paul. Leonard looking around. 5 on the clock.
Always with good instincts on the glass. Griffin finding a way to impact this game.
Lowry against Paul, looking to end the run, and Lowry is good for 3. Lowry's got 8.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Paul. That one goes in. Give him 8.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Here's Carter. Lowry outside. And the Raptors, another 3. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Free. Puts it up from the high post. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good from Griffin in deep. And Los Angeles leads by 1.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Leonard against Griffin. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Paul gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Leonard, good.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Pass to Free. To the left side wing. Screen by Griffin. Paul passes to Griffin. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Here's Free into the lane. Griffin on the wing. And Griffin slams it in.
A little extra spice on that one from Griffin, showing off his athleticism for all the fans.
Bosh. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Out to the right wing. Outside Carter. From deep. Here's Bosh. Out left to the wing. For three. Peterson. That one's good. Peterson's got 9.
Peterson, a consistent three-point shooter. He'll hurt you from range.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Clippers trail.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
And it's Lowry penetrating.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
No luck on that one. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for the Toronto Raptors, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And for Toronto, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot.
Carter taking fight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Griffin against Leonard. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game off.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. No one near him. And it's Toronto with another. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Tipped away. Griffin against Leonard. Launches a 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Free to pass to McAdoo. Leonard against Carter. To halt the run. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Free to pass to McAdoo. And that one is stuffed right through.
In close, Bob McAdoo stuffing it down with power.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie.
Very few make shots the way World B. Free does. He just can outmaneuver most any defense.
At the line for your play.
And the first one at the line is good.
For World B. Free. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Griffin passes to McAdoo. The kick out to Paul. Leonard with a screen on Leonard. Down low. Over Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Carter finds Lowry. And there's a pick. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
A shot that Griffin has worked on. Now you see how effective he is with it.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Carter. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Free. Pass to McAdoo. Griffin, a screen on Leonard. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bosch, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
To the right side. Here's Peterson. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Peterson. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. The 3 is up. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
23 seconds left in the third. Pass to Peterson. And that one is hammered home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And they get it back. And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for Toronto, we've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Bosch in at the 5.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
Here's Peterson. Back to Leonard. Bosch, the pass to Carter. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Second chance shot. Out to Lowry. Here's Peterson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And Toronto leads by 14.
And when Mo Pete finds his rhythm, watch out, because he's capable of lighting it up.
And that one's good. Oh.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Paul. Pass to Griffin. Here's Free. The kick out to Paul. 6 to shoot. here's Griffin. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Paul with a steal. Inside. Here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability, superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Griffin in the post. Leonard defending. Free to pass to Griffin. And here's Leonard. The kick out to Griffin. Back to Leonard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Possession Raptors.
For 3, Lowry. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Carter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
The ball handling and passing of Griffin, it's what helps set them apart from other power forwards.
Peterson. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Peterson's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2 minutes.
Leonard outside. There's the 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Griffin. The kick out to Paul. Inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Paul finds Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by McAdoo. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Paul for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Over to the left wing. Here's Bosch. And Chris Paul clears it away. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Griffin outside. Leonard outside. Griffin, a screen on Carter. Leonard, back to Griffin. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Free. Here's the 3. Offensive board. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A dominant rebounder and scorer. It's not hard to see why McAdoo was drafted 2nd overall in 1972.
Here's Lowry. Here's Peterson. The rebound by McAdoo. Griffin outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And right now, Griffin has it going. Keep feeding that big man. He's got the hot hand.
Here's Carter. Misses there.